Hi, welcome to this presentation on creating a website from a text file in less than 5 minutes. This can be done by anyone who can create a text file with very little formatting to do. I will be using a bash script to do this website creation on a Mac system, but the process is similar for all Linux and Windows systems as well. For Windows systems, free software is available on cygwin.com, cygwin.com, which can be installed to run a bash script. I will give the website links on my project page for the same. Publishing and maintaining website data of schools, colleges, organizations, even wholesale shops or supermarkets on the internet can be taken up part-time or full-time with this script. For using this script portably, all you need is a small and free Linux operating system like Puppy Linux installed onto a small pen drive of about 1 GB size, and then boot from that pen drive on any desktop or a laptop computer. Let me now show you how to download and use this script. First, open an internet browser first. Go to Google, type SourceForge Nathan SR profile. This is my project site from where you can download this script. Nathan SR profile project. Open that in a new tab. If you look at it, there is a lot of projects here, so you can say show more, and there is something called create website from text file. So this is the script we are talking about, which can help you to create a website in no time. Very little time is required, and you will enjoy this process too. So let's download it. Download this file. The zip file is getting downloaded. Actually, Mac, you know what, Mac does this. There is a web builder folder automatically created, which means the zip file is extracted and the folder is ready for me. But if you're using other systems, you may have to first extract the zip file by right-clicking it and choosing extract. So this is already done for me. So let me click on the web builder folder. So once in that folder, there are a lot of files. You can browse one by one using a text editor. View all of them and see what's in that. So, but first I will make it very quick for you. So what I do is I need an input data file. Actually, the website creation requires an input data file. So I will use, for fun, I'm going to use a medical report, which is freely available on the internet, to create it as a website. So let me open that medical report web page file. This is actually a web link. So I just copy it. And this is a blog, actually blog written by somebody. So I'm going to convert it in real time for you and see how nice it is. So let me go to that site, paste that link. So here is some data in this colored section. Here is some data which we will use. Okay, so let me first use this data. I'm going to use this data to make a website out of it. So this is the sample data we will take up. Just go and copy entirely up to this point. I copy it. This is a medical report, a psychological report. So let's copy it and open a text editor. I love Sublime Text. I'm having some text editor called Sublime Text here. So I open that Sublime Text. This Sublime Text editor is available free of charge, or even evaluation version is available for a limited time. So you can download it from its website. Do Google search for Sublime Text Editor, SUBLIME, Sublime Text Editor, and open and download it, install it. And now let's use this editor to do some basic editing. and get our input data ready for our website. So I paste the data, I copied it. But if you notice, once I copied it, lot of data has come, but no line spacing is there. Between paragraphs, there is no line spacing at all. So what I do, I just go to find, replace, and even turn on the regular expressions. Regular expressions is something which gives you some extra features. Like for example, I want to /n, which stands for line break. I want to replace that line break with 2 line breaks. 1 line break with 2 line breaks. I want to replace everything. Sorry, I think I made a mistake. So let's do that again. Replace it. Now it's okay. So I've turned on the regular expression and used /n with /n and replace all. So now it's done it very neatly. So all the lines are doubled up, for the line breaks are doubled up. So now what I can do is, I would like to consider certain things as a heading line. I want it to be bold in my website. So what I do, I just go one by one from the top. This literature overview, I'm going to make it give a hash character in front, and like that, method, participants, procedure. In procedure, we have multiple sections here. So what I do is, I just want to make it bold, this recruitment as bold. So what I do, I just say, this is not required, but to make it neater, look nice, I'm just doing a bold attribute here, HTML attribute here, which is bold and /b. So it starts with a B tag and ends with a /b tag. So just for fun, I'm doing this. You don't need to do this actually. Session 1, session 2, session 3. So all these are all sub settings. Now what I do is, there's something called results now, and this is the main heading for me. And inside results, just for fun, we will make the other things, the state and trait anxiety, as a subheading. So what I do, increase the number of hashes, so to 2 hash for a subheading. And under state and trait anxiety, there is state anxiety. So this will be 3, subheading 3. So 3 hashes. I put 3 hashes. So, and likewise, there's one more trait anxiety. So if you look at it, the results is sorry. So if you look at it, I put results as the main heading, the subheading as state and trait anxiety, and subheading as state anxiety and trait anxiety. So you have to increase the number of hash characters to create a headings or subheadings. There's a rejection sensitivity, I'll make it as hash, discussion as hash, main heading, even directions for sorry, I'm having a cough. So directions for future research. So I make it another main heading as a main heading. That's it. So your data is ready. We save it into the same folder, into the web builder folder. Actually, I have it in downloads, web builder folder. I will save it as, say, I will save it as my input2.txt. I will overwrite that file actually. Input2.txt, input2.txt. I will replace it. So after I get my input data ready, I have to edit my commands. So what I do, if you look at it, date modified, say I've got my input file is ready, but then I have to get my commands ready. So for this, there are 2 set of commands. One is webbuilder command.txt, another is webbuild.txt. So webbuilder command.txt, I open it with Sublime Text Editor. So if you look at it, it starts with /webbuilder.shell. This is the bash shell script that is going to get executed now. And -I stands for input file, which I'm giving as input2.text, -output output2.html. You can name it anything you want. Output2.html, -title, the page title will be medical report, -h, the header will be my report. You will see this action. Once I create the website, you can see all this in action. -h, my report, -logo, -h is my report, -logo is beach2.jpg. So you might have a logo of your company or organization which you want to attach at the top of the web page. So if you don't have it, you can leave this. You can delete it. If you don't want it, you can delete it as usual. You can delete this completely. For fun, we will have this for the time being, and I will undo this, Ctrl+Z. So beach2.jpg is the logo, and -c stands for white color. White color text we are going to overlay on that picture. We are going to overlay some text on that, so which will be colored white, and size of the text will be 200%. Larger will be better, but then not too large so that it doesn't overflow. And -y stands for the overlay text that I want on that logo. Logo is some beach picture I have put nicely cropped up, and on top of it I want to write anxiety made visible, multiple reports of anxiety and rejection sensitivity. And then -padding, -p stands for padding, which is 20% I am giving. This padding helps you to move text, align text. We will see all that now. So it will help you to align text nicely. So 20% alignment I am giving it. I save this. So my command webbuilder command.text is ready. And then I open the webbuild.text again in the Sublime editor. It says that bash, it calls bash and gives the input as webbuilder command.text. It calls and runs this command. So let's copy this. Ctrl+C or Command+C here. Copy it and open a terminal. Now there are two ways to open a terminal. You might either go to the web builder folder, say the downloads, I go to the web builder folder, right click it and say new terminal at folder. Either I can do this, or I can do a little complex method of first opening a terminal and go to that folder. So let me do that one. So I go to the terminal and say cd home directory /downloads /web builder. Web builder is in capitals. You have to use the case correctly. Web, you can use tab for the completion. So I press tab here. Web builder. So #downloads /web builder. So now web builder, web B capitals, and I press tab now. It completes automatically. Web builder tab. And then if I do ls-ltr, I can list all my files. So now I have copied a command. Remember, I copied a command here, bash webbuilder command.text. So I just right click and paste it and then press enter. It hardly takes a few seconds to do the website building process. It's complete now. So what I do is I go back to my folder called web builder folder. Inside it, the output2.html is ready for us. Just an 8 KB file, website file is ready. I double click it. You can either double click it or even open with Safari, Google Chrome, whatever your web browser choice, you can always give it. So I open that output2.html. So a nice website is quickly ready for us. So here is the logo that I was talking about, logo or banner. You have to create a small picture of this width and height, maybe, or you can even choose a lesser or greater one depending on your choice. First create your logo in some GIMP free photo editor like GIMP. So once you create your picture and crop it and to the desired size, you can then bring it here as a logo, and then you overlay text anxiety made visible. This is the overlay text we were talking about earlier, and this is the header of that report header, which I called as my report. You can choose to have either logo or the header or even both. So this is your choice entirely. Depend if logo is not available, you can just use your header alone, and that will also be quite good. Now, if you look at it, there is headings here, literature overview method. Remember that hash character we had added in the text file. So all those hash characters have become the main headings. The main headings with one hash character have become a headings here. Headings for us to easily click and go navigate into it. If you notice, I haven't given enough spacing. You can even add line breaks, extra lines between text so that it is more visible, and even cut down on big lines, huge lines into next line. Just press enter there and it should have come on the next line. But we don't have time because the presentation is short. So we don't have much time. So I have not done all those formatting things. So, but if you click at literature overview, it nicely goes quickly into the literature overview. We can study and read that, and you can click back to top. Next is method. So I click method and it comes automatically here. See the recruitment is bolded. You look at, we have added a bold tag if you remember. So it is bolded nicely for us. So that is the way you have to bold it. There is some issues here. If you look at it, some characters are not visible properly. So this is because the character set has to be appropriately set in the HTML file. So let's do that and again come back to this HTML in just a moment. So what I do is I open this output2.html in Sublime Text, first text editor, open it. And if you look at it, the character set here is ISO 8859-1. This is for Western European character set. But then now we are missing some symbols here in this character set. So we will turn it into UTF-8 and save it. Once you save it, again browse, refresh this page. So now these characters, this junk character should be gone here. These junk characters which are not visibly displaying should be gone. See, all are now correctly done. So UTF-8 did the trick for us, the character set. Now one more thing, if you notice, in results we had created multiple headers. So the result 1 was the main header with one hash character. This is subheading and subheading. So all are nicely formatted for us according to what we have given in the text file, input text file. So that's it. So your website is ready in no time. Just 5 minutes it took to get it ready. There is one more thing I wanted to share with you. So, this is apart from what you know. You know how to add nice line breaks here. Next line, you can add multiple lines. You don't need to be this wide. The text need not be this wide. You can always add multiple lines here. This already you know. But suppose you want to tune it a little bit more. You want further features to be added. So I have kept another input file called input2. Remember, input2.txt is what we created. I have created already and something called input.txt. You open it with the text editor. If you look at it, I have given you some hints on how to tune it further. So you can add multiple lines. You can add bold tags. You can add bold tags here, bold tags, italic tags, underline tags, no breaking space. So this will align your contents. No breaking space means it will give you spacing without eating it up. Then you can add your links. Visit our site. You can add this line for visiting sites, and then you can embed. You can embed images, audio, or video files also. So how to embed it? You will just copy this line into your HTML file, and then you will add whatever JPEGs. Sorry, not in your HTML file, but in your input data file, you should copy it. You should copy these lines and image and even edit this JPEG file, and that's it. And even for audio, you do something similar. So if you look at it, audio, video, you can add audio, video, and this one. How to add a subheading, I have already told you, hash. So you can add multiple hash characters. So up to 4 levels of headings are supported. And then if you want to do some indenting, you have to write a little bit of code here, like section and slash section. You have to add it along in between your text and paragraphs will lie, headings and paragraphs will lie. So this is for indenting. And then these are all only special cases. Like if you want to really do something extra, then you need to learn a little bit of coding. But I would suggest for most users, this is not required. You can simply build a website in no time with what I told you earlier. That's it. So if you look at it, look at this. I passed on this input.text to that command as shown earlier and generated an output.html. I will show you that as well. Output.html, I open it. If you look at it, this is my overlay text, which I create on my the logo file. And this is my testing header line. And then these are the headings. And then if you look at it, heading 1 back to top, everything is there. So bold, italic, underline is there. Then visit our site link. This is how you create a link, which you can click it and open it. This is how you will embed image, audio or video files. See, I have embedded a nice image file here, an audio file here, a video file here. And then this is how you will embed it into your web page. Just copy those lines I have mentioned into your input files and then generate the output HTML. That's it. So simple. Now these are heading 5 subheadings, and this one really long heading. See how nicely it is aligned. So this you have to do a little coding for alignments, and then paragraph spacing. These are all extra special things. Sorry, you may or may not add them. So that's it. I think this covers the presentation. I hope you enjoyed this presentation as much as I did giving it. So if you liked it, then please press the like button and also click subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.